Well, first,
Yep.
yeah, I was thinking about this is a podcast, and people have podcasts now.
A
right?
podcast, right? That's what we should call it.
Yeah.
A podcast.
I was thinking of a couple of names like Cav Crew Podcast.
Yeah.
Kind of simple, kind of basic. I was like,
Huh?
what about Chilling with the Crew or
Chilling with the Crew.
Hanging with the Crew?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should get a vote, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like crew life.
Well, I know Cav culture was something that was thrown around before in the past.
Cav culture, yeah. What about Two Live Crew? Oh wait, that's taken. That's taken.
Yeah, NSYNC. No.
NSYNC. Oh. Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, I guess maybe Chilling with the Crew
Chilling with the Crew. I like it.
or
Like it.
Hanging with the Crew. I don't
Sure.
know. You guys let us know. But I'm Andrew Ramon. For those that don't know me, here with my co-host and guest Matt Kavanaugh.
Yeah. What's up, y'all?
Yeah. So we're just a couple of local New Braunfels guys here in Texas, and we like to serve people.
For sure.
We like to have fun.
For sure.
Yeah, and yeah, we just wanted to share, I guess, a little bit about who we are. And I was going into this thinking like, okay, introduce you to who we are.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of dads, husbands.
Can we say normal people? Because normal people don't call themselves normal, right? We're very normal.
Yeah.
No, just like
Yeah.
regular dudes.
Yeah, we're not normal. That's for sure. We're a couple of pickleballers.
True. Yes, we do love pickleball.
So for those who know both of us, that has been the thing. And I was even talking to Justine, my wife, this morning, and I was like, I love playing pickleball. It's just so fun.
It is.
And I was like,
It is.
if I were just to take my nutrition just a little more serious, I was like, dude, I probably would be pretty great.
Isn't that crazy? Like, that leads us into a topic right away, which we're not trying to do. But first of all, our wives are amazing. My wife is Alicia Kavanaugh, Justine Ramon. Like, Justine is amazing. Like, the organizer, the glue to everything in Andrew's family. I'm speaking for you now. So now that we're on a podcast, I'm going to start speaking for you. No, and then my wife for sure, like, holds our whole family together and the Cav crew together. So I can't say enough about them. Like, I have so much appreciation for moms. Oh my gosh. Like it's crazy what they do. Yeah.
We talk about it, and that's another side topic, right? Like wives and moms and just women in general, like the way that they're, at least in our experience, the way their minds work, it's great.
Yeah.
It works great for us because our minds are, it's like the yin and yang that they talk about. Like they operate like operators, and they're just like machines, and we're like we're the headlights on the vehicle, like
For sure.
we're the flash.
But what's funny is this is like, we're going to get into not only topics we're not supposed to yet, but also controversial stuff. I was talking to a very good friend, like probably one of my best friends in the world, and she's a lesbian, and she's like, I don't know why I said it like that, a lesbian. I'm a normal dude, so I have to say a lesbian with like a lesbian and then look around. No. So super cool chick. She's awesome. And me and my wife were talking to her, and we're laughing, and we're just talking about like normal life. And Alicia thought it would be cool, not really, but like cool because of who she is and the way she does things, to have a wife. She doesn't really want a wife currently, thank goodness. But our friend was like, it doesn't work like that. Like one of the two winds up being the guy. Right. So it's like you don't really know what happens. And so anyway, I know, controversial, but apparently in every relationship somebody steps up as that. So I'm thankful that my wife decided to be my wife and step up and be the person she is, because I don't know if I could do it. I don't know.
I mean, I've even joked around with Justine, like, listen, if you left me or anything ever happened, like, I mean, I had to go live with Man Alicia because I need something.
If you leave me, I'm still coming home every night because I can't make this work without you.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Yeah,
nah, it's amazing. Yeah. So back to pickleball, right? So I think about that too with the whole physical side of things. Like, it's crazy when we know what we should be doing for health, right? And we like. I've done so many different diets and like fast this and do that. And we were talking a couple weeks ago, and it's like the reason why all those diets worked is not because of the diet necessarily. It's because we stopped eating crap. Like, it wasn't like when I'm on the diet, I don't eat 4 bags of chips at one time or a box of Oreos. But when I'm like not on the diet, I'll go like, here's a box of Oreos. Let me eat all of those. And so it's like the potential for greatness is based off of restricting yourself from over access to stuff. And I just think that that's something that we can really hone in and do differently. And I love having these conversations when I'm on something, because currently I'm not eating very poorly. I'm eating really, really well and losing weight and doing good. But if I'm not on something where I'm doing good, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I know.
How about you?
No, today I'm on it. So, and for those who don't know, like Matt and I, we don't just work together. We live life like we're best friends. Our kids play. We hang out, go to dinners, and we go to church together.
Yes.
So yesterday at our church was the series of habits, right? Talking about making good habits, holy habits, but not only that, like it leaks into the rest of your life, or pours into the rest of your life. And I was telling Justine, I was like, okay, I'm like hard hit in the head. Okay, I need to make these habits. Like that 111 days that he talked about, like 21 days to start a habit or whatever it is, and then
2190.
Yeah, 2190, and then like 111 days to make it a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I was like, man, like all the things I like to do, would just be a little bit better if I just weighed a little less. I'm like, cool. And the reality is, I don't weigh as less as I want to. So
I don't weigh as less.
And I told her, I was like, all right, today I ate a good breakfast, a good healthy breakfast. My lunch, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna keep track and talking about different fads or diets or whatnot. I saw a video too that I told her, I was like, the guy said, you can eat keto, but you just eating a bunch of bacon and butter, it's not going to do it for you. It's about like the caloric deficit, and you can follow, just like you said before, keto, what's the carnivore?
Yep, carnivore diet,
any other thing
vegetarian,
that's out there.
whatever. Yeah.
It's just, are you full enough and are you getting enough calories in? So right now, today's day, what's the day? The 19th,
The 19th.
February 19th. Y'all just mark this date, and we'll see in 111 days.
Woo!
Made a lifestyle change. Yeah, so it's gonna be good. And then I don't think I'm gonna go professional with pickleball, but if somebody wants to sponsor, Matt and I,
looking for it.
a couple of paddles or whatever kind of gear.
Got our logo and stuff already. We can put yours on too. Yeah, but and I think that's important something that's important is to recognize that you've already done it. Like I've seen you at a super fit status, right? Like I've seen you where like your face is chiseled and you feel good and like everything's better, right? Definitely. And me too. Like I've been with like professional trainers and got like, I was fit.
Spartan.
I was Spartan. Yeah. We'll put a picture up of me.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, of me Spartan, but I'm not so Spartan currently. And it's like but the fact that I made it once makes me realize I can get back there again and even better. And so that helps me to want to move forward and try it, And so if anybody's out there and like, hey, should I give it a try? I'm telling you, man, dedication, work, it makes it happen.
It's like keep trying. It's like the saying is like, never going to reach the end of the race, right? Or you're never going to reach, like once you get to this level, you're just going to go to the next level. So like, just because I did it before doesn't mean that I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah.
But this time I just want to be from glory to glory. I want to go, all right, here I am, and keep it going. And, not just for myself, but for people watching, for my kids, for family, for just anybody.
Yeah. For God.
So,
and another thing, if you're watching this, you got to know we're going to talk about God probably a lot because we're both big Jesus guys, and not religious guys, but Jesus guys. Like I love what he's done in my life, and I talk to my kids about it. And today Corbin, my son, was over and he was saying that, that I talked about the umbrella and the effect of an umbrella, and we can do that one day too, talk about the umbrella concept. But he said that the neat thing is that he's covered by my umbrella. And so he's starting to pick his umbrella up more, because how many more people can he cover and can he reach? Yeah. And so just the idea of being there, not just for you, because it's not about us, right? It's about the people that surround us and what we're able to do to help them and glorify God through it. And sometimes I feel like I'm an imposter. Like I know that's maybe a little bit deep or strange, but like last night we had a Leo, a little buddy at Abraham's over. And as his mom came to pick him up, there's somebody else in the car, and they rolled down their window and they said, "Oh man, you've got a nice house." And I don't ever know how to react to that necessarily, because I realize I know the house is mine, right? And our cars and stuff, and we are paying for it and paid for it and did all that stuff and did a lot of work ourselves, but I don't ever feel like it's all the way mine, because it's not, it's God's. But it's like in those moments, I feel like such an imposter. Like, what? why do I have all this stuff? Like this, like I don't deserve any of these things. But I realize it's those habits, like Pastor G was talking about. It's what we're talking about right now. Like every day, I got a little bit closer and a little bit closer to that house. And every day, I ate a little different, saved money a little different, worked a little differently. And even though I still feel like the guy from 10 years ago, I am me now today, right? I am the guy doing the things today. And that's what made the house happen and the things happen and life the way that it is. And man, we're so blessed. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I'll just go into the same, like, so we're talking about the idea of being an imposter, and then the house, and realizing all the habits that we had and the things that we've done to line us up to be where we are right now.
Yeah. And living in the blessing. Yeah,
living in the blessing.
I don't know. We talked about, many times, and I've talked about it with my wife, Justine.
The best. I call her Bestine, by the way.
Yeah. It's like, we talk about Jesus on this show. And we will, and we probably will forever. But living with God, with Jesus by your side, and the Holy Spirit inside of you, is easier.
It is.
It's like a cheat code. Didn't you say that? Or Pastor G or somebody said that the other day, right?
I agree with it. Whoever said it, I agree with it. It's a cheat code.
Yeah. It's like, or somebody said it was like, I think it was Pastor G. He's like, we already know, like, the victory is already won. Like, but it just, are you going to choose to, like, do you want to race on a bicycle or do you want to race in a car? Like, the car is going to get there faster. The car's going to win every single time versus the bicycle.
Yeah, and I think I know what you're talking about, because I think it was me up on like at Faith Alive, where I was talking about the Cowboys and the NFL and how it seems like it's rigged. And don't you wish you had the code for life so you knew everything was rigged? And it's like, but it is. We have the cheat code. We have Jesus. We know what happens in the back of the book, right?
Right.
Like, we are blessed and alive, and at the end of this thing, we're going to wind up in a much better place.
Yeah. And one thing that we'll do prayer at the gym, and sometimes I like the simple prayers of, I'm grateful to be able to speak today.
Yes.
Yeah. And wake up with warmth in my house. Right now here where we live, it's been like 40 degrees in the morning.
It's too cold.
Yeah. Too cold for us, right? We're ready for the, 100-degree weather again, but
then it's too hot.
Yeah. But living in the blessing, then we talked about how you're blessed to be a blessing, and you said that, and people have heard that phrase, but just trickling it down to your children, and then having it just be a generational thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is going to be great, and which we're working on another project to trickle that down to a lot of people.
We'll talk about that in one of the episodes, but it's definitely going to be amazing. And speaking about kids, like, I love how the kids can be involved in this, and in talking about like Holland and what happened. So we went to Daddy-Daughter's dance, and Andrew had to phrase a question a certain way.
Yeah.
Tell them what you said.
So we were all sitting eating dinner, and I said, if you had $1 million and you had to buy yourself something, what would you get? Because otherwise she would have spent it on everybody else. She would have said, oh, I'll give it to this person and that person and buy them this and buy a house for my friend or whatnot, like,
for sure.
And maybe she'll buy herself some makeup, right? Or some skincare. Skincare stuff,
at the end of it, right? Some skincare. But and that's been something that's really cool about the journey of giving and being blessed to be a blessing, is helping our kids into that. But guys, it's funny because Holland, so she's super cool. She's this girl who's got, I don't know what it is, like thousands and thousands of followers on her whatever social media stuff that she does, right? And friends of mine will go, I love watching Holly, and it's just so weird. But so Holly will like obsess about things, and then whenever she gets to decide to make a choice, she always chooses to give everything away.
Right.
And so sometimes I have to reel her back in. So for her birthday this year, we were talking about a budget for her birthday and how instead of going to birthday party and then the present, all this stuff, like, what do you want to do with it? Because she's got like an Amazon cart with like $1,000 worth of makeup in there and skincare stuff, right? And so like she was talking about what to do there, and she winds up coming to us, like she thought about it for like 2 weeks, and she came to us, I want to give it all away. And like, no, this is your birthday. You have to spend it on you. But she's always in that mindset of what can I do to give? And we just live life like that. Like there's from whatever it is, cash, cars, money, it doesn't matter. Like time, we love giving.
Yeah. It's at church, when Pastor G said, how do you worship? Like most people, at least I do, like worship is singing. You're singing.
I'm really good at singing.
Yeah, but like, he said, well, you could worship with the way you live.
Yep.
You worship with the way you give. You worship with how you take care of your body. Like, all that we do, all that we are, we should just glorify God in all of it. So
Amen.
This turned into a Christian podcast, apparently.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
But
and we're just two normal guys.
Yeah, two dudes.
Yeah, two dudes.
Two normal guys. Yeah. So
two normal guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, so podcast, we got to figure out what we're going to call it. So maybe that's something that we call it is you and two normal dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know, probably not.
Yeah.
Something Cab
cool.
Crew, Two Live Crew.
Two Live Crew. What else I write down? Hanging with the crew. Chilling with the crew.
Yeah. Yeah, because eventually we'll have guests and stuff on too. But hey, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this first one.
Yep.
It's really cool. I think it's going to be like this format, just kind of chit-chatting as things come up.
Chit-chatting about life. What we do for a living involves real estate, and we didn't really talk about that at all, right? Which is...
We don't often.
Yeah, which is cool. We like to talk about people and experiences and God and how we help to change lives and have our lives change as well. So
we're grateful as we're growing. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Take care.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.